This is the road, if you can call it that leads to the Pert Creek School in Letcher County, Kentucky. There are tens of thousands of roads like this, winding back along the creeks and hollows of 11 states. And beside these roads, the shacks of tar paper and pine, which are the homes of 1 million permanently poor. That cabin down there belongs to Letcher West. George and Janie and Maggie West use this road to get to school. At this time of year, they never get there with dry feet. Down there is where Johnny Sandlin and his wife and 11 children try to stay warm all winter. He digs coal out of a little mine, and they burn up most of the coal he digs. That's Carl Parrott's place. He, too, is a hard-working man. He has to be.
Sometimes.
Up there is the baker.
I've noticed one computer, like you guys said, it was closed down.
But he's too poor to leave, and she's too kind to make him.
Let's
So
see
he lives in that little house in the back,
if
and she cooks him his meals 3 times a
maybe.
day. And beyond the bakers, up on the hill, is the Pert Creek School.
Oh, is that what they're
And up
wanting?
there, on this one day, is the only sign anywhere
Let's see if I just do
that it is Christmas in
BANNER banner. Advising. Let's see if SOA hold and then maybe Degree Works banner or BANNER. Sometimes they seem info for students.
This is the only Christmas carol many of Virgie Sumter's pupils will hear this year.
Is it financial hold or is it
schoolhouse on the day of the Christmas program?
okay, because they won't let us do any financial ones if you have one. Okay. See if banner this way might do it. Because I think it is banner.
Just as it is the older girls who fetch the drinking water from the spring. Mrs. Sumter is busy enough teaching 7 grades in this one room and trying to keep the schoolhouse clean. She also cooks the hot lunch at noontime. The food comes from the government. Some of the children can afford the 20 cents a day they're supposed to pay for lunch, and charities in the region pay for the others. But the charities themselves are so poor that they often raise money for the hot lunches by selling bootleg liquor. And so by one means or another, Janet Baker, who lives in that cabin just below the school, and the others in the room.
See if centralstate.edu will let me do faculty and staff, banner production, and then I think it's, oh man.
Without gifts tied by ribbons, Janet Baker's mother still preserves, from habit or from memory, a part of what Christmas used to be. That is Janet's.
It's like loading, and then it stops.
Of Ollie Baker.
We have our family home together, and we have been a close family.
And
we each other for their away, and we look forward to them.
incognito window.
Oh, let's see. Show me the Bible pictures, Janet. What are they?
Some of them have Jesus. Mommy, you know what story has about Mary and Joseph that laid on the hay? Bible school teacher learned she had it up her day.
Where the baby Jesus lay on the hay?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah, a lot of them aren't
Mhm.
pulling up for me.
Mommy, I know my spelling that's about my room teeth.
Well, all right.
I tried it through that too, and it was just like, it's not playing today.
I suppose Janet's looking forward to Christmas.
Yes, she sure is.
Maybe in person would be the most efficient because they'd be like, well,
young girl and living
here's
on
what we
this
can
street,
do.
Mrs. Baker, what was Christmas like back then?
Well, my father raised hogs and chickens too on the farm, and he had his cows. So he would take a big ham, they'd cook it and have it for us to eat through Christmas. We'd have a company where the children would come in. Sometimes our aunts and uncles would come and take Christmas with us. So he would have his ham meat and bake cakes, sometimes a lot of gingerbread for the children that'd be coming in to eat too, for them to eat till they would
Employee
be uncooked.
dashboard.
They could always get dinner on the table. That's the way we, in our family, I always read the story to the children, you know, the baby, Jesus was born in the manger. And the best part, I think, it means to me if I'm thankful that my children are all well and can be in good health on Christmas. And then I'm thankful to the Lord for what we have. Even if we don't have so much, I'm thankful for what we do have.
What the Bakers have is a son, Freddie,
Oh.
who must take daily injections.
What is your student ID again? It's 000 432
There are now far more
4321.
mules than there are mines to work in. So Freddie uses the
And it's
mule
3 zeros
tractor
at the end or just 2?
What the Bakers had is their sad way of living, divorced, separated by law, and held together by necessity. Bob Baker couldn't eat if Molly Baker
Okay.
didn't feed him.
Let's see if it does.
And what they eat, what Janet and Freddie eat, what the
There are no
mules
current
spread out,
overrides for student, no schedule available.
There's nothing unusual about that. Not here in eastern Kentucky, where nearly 500,000 people this month, ingredients of their Christmas dinner called out to them on the surplus food line.
Banner, faculty advisors.
Pound of butter, fries, 4 panes, 2 bags of meal, and 1 bag of flour, 2 pounds of lard, 2 cans of eggs, 2 cans of beef, and 1 roll of wheat. Stand right there.
This food comes from the United States of America. It goes in old feed bags. Back
There
into the
may
halls of the
be
Cumberlands where there is never enough.
a third computer I have that might be.
You can't make Christmas cookies out of government muffins.
Let's see here.
You can make biscuits to grow cold and hard on the stove. Ask Elsie Hall what he liked best about going to school last year, and he will answer you, lunch. This year, he doesn't have enough clothes to go to school. Elsie is one of 6 children. Their mother says she has enough to think about today without thinking about Christmas. Norman knows not to speak of Christmas. An older boy was killed one night by a shotgun blast. His grave is just behind the house with that of an infant sister. And just across the road is the place where, now, between the graveyard and the dead mine, in the one room of his shack, Lewis Hall waits out the winter. You sit here, Mr. Hall, and see your children, all but one of them unable to go to school. What kind of feelings do you have about that?
I feel like they all want to be at school. But they nothing I can do about it on this move as a kid move. And that's slow. I think that it's better for them to be at school than it would be just stepping down the road here.
Would they like to go to school?
Yeah, I think my kids like to go to school. It's just so the kid is his orientation that there is. I think if they had clothes and had the way like other kids, that they would learn good. But they feel embarrassed to go in front of other kids in the conditions they're in, so they would learn that. And just be no cause to send them the way I see it.
Lewis Hall's house is a dark and silent place. It is commonly said in these mountains that when hard times come, love goes out the window. And the Christmas spirit, of course, cannot change those it does not reach. That is not to say that the spirit of Christmas reaches nobody in eastern Kentucky. Hiram Mitchell does love his neighbors, and it seems to him that some months he gives them more than he sells them.
What you need there, lady? Big one or little one? And what next? Well, now we think come back and see.
I don't think I've seen you sell anything that's worth more than a dime or 20 cents.
Any to a dime.
Yeah,
Or
well,
just
yeah, I'll take it down.
Well, I know. I stayed like to get out. A man that's got any kind of a heart in him at all, you can't tell. Come deep, and people are starving. And them are coming in bagging me every day and telling me I've got nothing to eat. That's the house, something. And when they come up, can't pay you, why? That hurts a fellow like me. Just when they have a little family to come back and say, I ain't had it back for 2 or 3 days. I can't do like some of these big markets. No, they don't do no credit here.
Well, what about your own family? Where have your children scattered to?
Well, my children scattered around and got
Hey,
6
I have a question. Yes, sir.
In and out.
No, it's cool.
Yes.
Could you swing my financial after this?
Yes. I was gonna ask you, did you swing you match?
Then what else? How's the rat?
Fast, bitch.
How many you kill? Nah, how many you just?
You guys ever seen Appalachia?
Never seen that.
It's in southern Kentucky, and they live in like the middle of the hills. That's what this is.
That one lives in Detroit.
It's a little bit different. There's a lot.
Middle down Ohio. All that to be.
There's some in Kentucky, some in Tennessee. Any of you guys been into?
I've been in Tennessee.
So they got quite a bunch of history in YouTube. But you want me to start this over? Or do you want to just go off there?
What? Go up there. We got a recorder? Oh, we got a recorder. All right, nah, it's cool. Is y'all here?
Yeah.
All right, look at that.
And you need me to pull anything up, or are you all good?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Well, everything I gotta do is just
Run the
talking.
group.
It's just talking around the group.
All right, man.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Who am I
Hello.
here with?
John.
John. All right, nice to meet y'all. My name is Kamari Smith. Today we are doing a social group. We're going to be talking today. Boy fights, or is he your homie? Today we are going to be trying to figure out if some of these dudes are you fighting. Are these your homies that you fighting? Or are these just some ops that you don't like? And that's an important thing because sometimes we fight with our homies and then we don't understand why we even fall in the first place. In this generation, there's no such thing as really real friends anymore. A lot of friends that you think is your friend, you find out not really your friend. Your mama always say that. That boy over there, not your friend. You'd be like, Mama, why you saying like that? Why you being like that? He is my friend. Whole time he wasn't. He was backdooring you, taking all your snacks, playing you, telling the girl that you love that, hey, I saw him kiss another girl under the monkey bars, playing you. Messing with your baby mama while you in jail. But there's those one homies that holds you down, that make sure you're right, that put some things to make sure you get out of trouble, that put you and get you more money, that have goals for you in their head so you can succeed before even they can succeed. And that is a real homie. Do y'all think in this generation right now that there's homies or there are more fights between men?
You want to go first? Me personally, in this generation right now, I think that there is homies, certain ones though, because I mean, still, homies fight, but y'all talk it out either way. Having misunderstandings a lot of the time. Kind of be like that. It's just life, really. That's how I look at it.
To me, it's 50-50. Like, you're not gonna really find like homies like that nowadays. So it's just like, it's like, you feel me? And then sometimes you will have to fight somebody to become friends with that person. Like, you have to know them at their worst, to know that like, hey, like this person is going through a lot, and it needs like, yeah, we got to a fight, but it's because how they need somebody, they don't know how to express themselves. So like, you could fight your homie before I became homies.
Okay. Good. Mr. Charles, have you?
So I was a roommate with a dude in college, and he was engaged to this woman, and I had been engaged, but I broke it off. And I got married. He ended up marrying somebody else, and then he died. He died. He had a kid. He died. Myself and my wife, she changed her mind and wanted to have kids. And at his funeral, I reconnected with his ex. And we ended up getting married. And there's no, anger, hatred, whatever. But like, he had obviously since broken it off, married, had a kid, and then died with an overdose. And then, so we reconnected at the funeral, and my wife and I got divorced. And then I connected up with it was in 2005 I met her. We got married in 2019.
You know, Mr. Charles, they always have legendary stories that jaw drops everybody. It's crazy, you know. You definitely will have a story for your kids. Like, I met your mom at a funeral. Like, that is different. And love is real, because even around death, love is still strong. And that is real. That is real. That is real. The activity we're going to be doing is just a demonstration of what he did. I'm going to give you a solid 5 minutes to take your time and think of a story where you had either thought somebody was your homie and then you got in a fight, or you got in a fight and that person became your homie. I want you to take your time to go back in your memory. I'll put a timer for 5 minutes. Is everybody ready?
This weekend, my ex-wife passed away at 37.
Really?
Alcohol.
Yeah. I guess you left at the right time. Is that dark? Yeah, I'm dark. 5 minutes have started. You already got yours? I could like shit. Oh, you got yours too? Shoot. No timer needed. Wait, my timer. Wait till my timer.
Mine started, it was seventh grade. It was seventh grade. He was this new kid. His name was Dane. For some reason, like, me and him never got along. Like, it was over. Like, every time we saw each other, we had the same classes, we was at the same lunch, we had the same everything. So it was like, we see each other all the time. For some reason, I don't know why. It was just like, it was like on some Kim Possible beef. Like, it was like we get off the bus and we just look at each other like, I don't know why, but I just don't like you. But it's like, we ended up, it got to the point where me and him ended up having, like, we got into a fight. This is the 7th grade. And then we became, that's my best friend. That was my best friend. Like, now we kind of grew apart. It's college and he's still doing it. But from 7th grade all the way to high school, that was my best friend. It was so crazy because after we got into the fight, we were both just sitting in the principal's office, just looking at each other, having the time of our lives, but we was laughing, having fun, knowing thinking, what can we go home though? Like, we knew, but after that, we ended up playing the game after that, and then we was talking. I know we was just alike. That's why we didn't like each other. Like, we were literally two of the same person. And so, then everything was history. We was from 7th grade all the way to senior year in high school. We were best friends. We are still friends now, but it's just I went to college and he stayed home, and but I still check up on him here and there.
That was a good story.
Alright. So my story was, I think it was eighth grade summer really. So it was a park by my house, and I went to a school that was kind of like middle schools in Illinois was all close to each other. So like it was kind of like different middle schools for different parts of the neighborhood. So I went to Woodworth, and then there was another school called Dirksen, like right across the street. So I was going to the park, having fun, and there was just one kid I just genuinely, I don't know why, we was cool, but like, I don't know, it was something about him, like, I just felt like something weird about him, like, it just seemed like we're not going to be that cool for that long, so I ended up transferring school and going to Dirksen. So I went to Dirksen, and I kind of like studied him and started figuring out like what was going on, like why he was kind of like acting a little weird at the park, because we had played and stuff, but it was like, he kind of like try to like bully me and stuff. And I was real short when I was little, so it was like, I was pretty much a small guy. So I was at the park. I ended up going to Dirksen. Once I got into Dirksen, we started, conversing, talking, going to the park together and stuff. And we ended up liking this girl. And we both liked the same girl. So you already know where that went. And we ended up fighting at school. And both our parents knew each other because they went to high school with each other. So we ended up fighting at school. After the fight, it was like we both kind of like locked in with each other more. He basically was telling me like he just lost his dad and everything in the office, and I was letting him know, like, it's okay, like I'm here for you, like at the end of the day, But I mean, from that experience I had, I say like I made a good friend because I still talk to him to this day. Like, we still check up on each other. He go to Xavier University. Okay. So, yeah, we both still talk to each other. It's just like
Cincinnati or Louisiana?
Louisiana.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, really, that girl kind of made us a little bit closer, because if we wouldn't have had that fight, I don't think we would be friends till this day, because we still talk about that fight till this day, because we both our parents called each other like, yeah, I'm finna whoop him right now. like it was crazy, But yeah, that's one of my homies, so I'll say yeah.
Dr. Charles, do you have anything? Or do you?
I do, yeah. And so like similar to the one with I mentioned to you. So my ex-wife passed on Friday. His death was in 2017 in December. My wife and I reconnected there, and
I actually go take this to my mom. My bad. Hey, mama.
You guys put up with this dude too much. Come on, man, just get it done.
You gotta imagine trying to play the game with him. Like, you get a call every 5 minutes. Like,
you're like, focus and finish.
Yeah, like
finish.
We was playing Madden. We was on the same team.
All right.
I'm like, stop.
I can't believe you could. Can you pause it like mid-air too?
Like he would pause at the worst time. Like, all right, I get this car real quick. I'm like, yo, we had mid game. Wait till after the play. Wait till
Were you all graduate at the same time?
Me? Well, I think
27?
27. Yeah.
So her, my ex-wife's uncle taught at Central until a year ago, November. He retired. So I've heard about it all from him and caught up. My wife and I got married in December of 2019, and then we had 4 kids since. So
that's crazy.
You
get married in 2019 and then 2020 kid. That's crazy. Like, I decided, like, man, we better go out. We better go travel.
Yeah.
No, COVID.
Man,
yeah,
COVID.
That's
Like,
what happened.
yeah.
So
COVID.
you just make
You get flat
babies,
with
dude.
it.
That's it. You just make babies.
during COVID.
Yeah. COVID babies.
Like,
Four in a row.
I got a COVID baby cousin. They are very, I don't know why. She's very smart. I'm not gonna lie.
Cause she was stuck in the house.
my niece and nephew, COVID babies, they like, my niece is smart, but my nephew is just like, he just, we know he gonna play sports. We know he's gonna play sports.
You better be good at football.
Yeah, listen, I'm like, hey, we can play baseball if we
Right.
need to.
That's true.
Like,
Baseball, the highest paid
that's
sport.
what I'm saying. But we just know like he's smart to an extent. He's just like me. He's just like me. Like he's smart to an extent. Like these certain things we knew. Like, all right.
That's good.
Like we were sitting there. He was like, "Did we do a math, basic math? Like he would know the answer and still say the wrong answer. Like they were like,
Yeah.
no. He like, oh yeah, I did know that. I'm like, okay, we know. You're gonna play sports. We need you to play sports. Like, but my niece, she everything. Like she knows that. I don't even know how I'm right here. So, like she's 6. I'm like, you were smarter than me when I was 6. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
but
Sure.
Well,
I think that's it though.
Oh, I got a question.
Yeah.
What about for you? Yeah.
you know, it's hard to say. I had a lot of op moments in my life, and I had a lot of friend moments in my life.
What was the one that impacted you the most?
What impacted me the most,
Mhm.
I think it was this. I had a girlfriend in the 9th grade. And this girl was my friend. And it was this nigga that I didn't like. And he was, what? Oh, because I said a cuss word, not to try to look kind of confused. It's a safe space. You can say the truth in this safe space. As a social worker, this is our group. It was a nigga I didn't like. And he would sometimes be trying to say something smart to me, and sometimes say some weird stuff. I let it pass by. And as I had this girlfriend, I guess people were saying stuff about our relationship, telling her that, man, why are you with him? He a lame. Like, he don't look good with you. And I ain't know. I'm in my own world, hanging out with my dogs, Terrence and Dom. We just go around class, acting food, all this stuff. And people telling her about me, saying that it's like they feel embarrassed for her to be with me because I'm not the typical dude around here. I wear Nikes, I wear sweatpants, I be chilling, I be having fun, I be playing tag, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't try to go to party, I be chilling with the gang, all this stuff. And one day she just broke up with me. And in my head, I thought she broke up with me because of the people, what they were saying. What I found out with that same dude, I didn't know, his name was Landon. Landon came to me, he said, hey bro, I need to tell you something. And I'm thinking like, bro, if you try to say something crazy to me right now, I'm over. It's over. I'm blue. She broke up with me on the same time during my cousin died, the same week. And I'm going through it. I don't even say, he like, yo, nah. He like, yo, you dodged the bullet. I said, why? He said, I found out, yo, that girl hated you. She always hated you. Since the beginning y'all got together. Like, she hated you. She said, she wished she had your life. She wished she had the same mom as you. She wished all of these things on you. And she said she wished you knew, the only reason she broke up with you because she wanted you to feel the pain, but she still felt like you didn't feel the pain. She wanted your life. And I kind of got creeped out. Cause remind you, I'm a man. She is a woman. So I'm feeling like, why do you feel this way? And I'm asking him like, why are you telling me this? He was like, cause at the end of the day, I respect you. He said, I respect you to a degree that you be yourself. You never portray to be nobody else. He said, you always stay to yourself. And I always wanted to talk to you, but I never felt like I was good enough to talk to you because I don't feel like I be myself authentically. I always feel like I be somebody else. And everybody was saying like, yeah, but in my head, I'm like, man, this nigga cool. He actually genuine. Like, and one time you helped me even when you didn't have to, and I appreciate that. So I felt like you deserve the truth. After he told me that, everything she started doing started to make sense in my head. I'm like, oh man, that makes a lot of sense. And me and that dude always really became cool. Like, Landon doing good. I tried to convince him to come to Central. He was like, I would, but he went to Cincinnati State, community college real quick, became a photographer, got a girlfriend, doing good, lost some weight, living good life. And I appreciate him to this day. Always. For real. I'm on good.
You got it all on record now, too.
Yep. I would like to say all together is as we fight with people, sometimes we fight with a friend more than an enemy. And lately, everybody think it's more cool to have no friends than friends. And sometimes it's cool to have more ops than friends. But in my opinion, it's always opposite. More to have friends than ops. I don't even get the whole point of having an op. Sometimes it can be like, this is my op, but he my best friend though, which is confusing. Because how did your op be your best friend? But like, hey, to each their own. Your friends are someone you can trust. And I have great friends. I have really great, reliable friends. Even with my friends, I know they don't want to do nothing. They still come through for me. And that's why I never have no problem doing what I do for my friends. Because I know it's reciprocated the same way. And that's why I say, have your homeboys instead of ops. And that's my conclusion to boy fights or homeboys.
You said ops.
Yeah.
Like
Do you know what ops is?
Operation?
No.
Opposition.
Opposition.
Okay. I always think of like a military op.
But that's the conclusion.
All right, man. See, look at this. Last week. When do you guys all leave?
Tomorrow.
I leave Saturday.
Saturday.
Are you registered?
No, I need to register. I think I can register with you.
No, you did. So you gotta do it from your phone too.
I gotta do it from my phone.
Yeah.
But I gotta talk to Sims because my thing is not gonna get paid until January. So my class not gonna get activated until January.
So
How's that gonna work?
I like just bring some
Because-
Drop. God, see, if you grab that laptop, I can send it to you, or I can.
So,
I
like-
gotta take your hold off, and we'll just go like and because I just took a hold off for somebody, and